The IJN Fuso, a storied battleship of the Imperial Japanese Navy, offers a fascinating glimpse into naval design and strategy in the early 20th century. This narrative will explore the history, design, modifications, and ultimate fate of the Fuso, delving into the technological and geopolitical contexts that shaped its journey. Development and initial design. The genesis of the IJN Fuso can be traced back to Japan's naval expansion policy in the aftermath of the Russo-Japanese War of 1904 to 1905. Japan's victory bolstered its confidence and ambitions as a rising naval power. To protect its expanding interests and assert its dominance in East Asia, Japan recognized the need for a modern, powerful fleet. The Fuso, named after the ancient Japanese term for the country itself, symbolizing the land of the rising sun, was designed to be a formidable instrument of this policy. Commissioned in 1912, the Fuso was part of Japan's 8-8 fleet strategy, which called for 8 battleships and 8 battlecruisers. Designed by naval architect Yuzuru Hiraga, the Fuso was revolutionary at the time of her launch. She featured a length of about 202 meters and a displacement of approximately 29,330 tons, making her one of the largest battleships in the world. Technological innovations and armament. The design of the Fuso was marked by several notable innovations. She was equipped with 6 twin-gun turrets, housing 12 14-inch guns. This armament configuration was designed to deliver a formidable broadside, crucial for the line of battle tactics envisioned in naval engagements at the time. Her secondary armament included 16 6-inch guns, complemented by anti-aircraft weapons added over the years. Her armor, which included a belt of up to 305 mm of steel and multiple bulkheads, was designed to withstand substantial punishment. The Fuso's engines were also a significant focus, featuring 24 coal-fired boilers replaced later by oil-fired ones, which propelled her at speeds up to 23 knots, a respectable speed for the era. Service and modifications. Throughout her service life, the Fuso underwent several extensive refits and modernizations to keep pace with evolving naval technology and tactics. The most significant of these took place in the 1930s, when her hull was lengthened and her superstructure drastically altered to accommodate newer, more sophisticated fire control systems and aircraft facilities. Her aging boilers were replaced with more efficient models, and additional armor was added, increasing her displacement to over 39,000 tons. Here are its key specifications. Displacement. Initially, Fuso had a displacement of about 29,330 tons, which increased to 39,154 tons after its final reconstruction. Dimensions. The battleship measured approximately 202 meters in length, with a beam of 33.1 meters and a draft of 9.69 meters. Propulsion. Fuso was powered by 6 Campon coal-fired boilers, later supplemented with oil burners, driving 4 sets of geared steam turbines. This setup produced a total of 75,000 shaft horsepower, enabling a top speed of around 24.7 knots. Armament. Main. Initially equipped with 12 14-inch guns in 6 twin turrets, these were capable of a maximum range of around 35,000 yards. Secondary featured 16 6-inch guns, along with varying numbers of smaller anti-aircraft guns added over the years. Armor. Belt armor ranged from 102 to 305 mm. Deck armor was between 51 to 127 mm. The main turrets were protected with up to 305 mm of armor. Aircraft facilities. Post-modification, Fuso could accommodate up to 3 float planes, launched by catapults for reconnaissance. Crew. The ship had a complement of about 1,400 officers and enlisted men. World War II and final engagement. With the outbreak of World War II, the Fuso was initially stationed at home as a deterrent, but was later involved in several key operations, including the Battle of Leyte Gulf in 1944. During this battle, which was one of the largest naval engagements in history, the Fuso played a significant role but ultimately met a tragic end. On October 25, 1944, after fierce fighting and multiple torpedo hits from US Navy ships, the Fuso split in two and sank, taking with her more than half of her crew. Legacy. The IJN Fuso story is a poignant chapter in naval history, reflecting both the ambitions and the vulnerabilities of a nation striving to assert itself as a global power. Her design, reflecting both innovation and the limitations of the technology of the time, provides a critical study in naval architecture and the strategic doctrines that influenced it. Today, the Fuso remains a subject of interest and study among naval historians and enthusiasts, symbolizing both the prowess and the ultimate tragedy of the Imperial Japanese Navy during World War II.